sana, Your Excellency, Shukrani sana. Your Excellency, the Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, President of the Republic of Kenya, the Honorable William Ruto, Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, Mrs. Margaret Kenyatta, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Madam Fatima Maada, members of government, and honorable cabinet secretaries present here today, members of the National Assembly and Senate present, members of the diplomatic and consular corps, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, outstanding Kenyans who have made this visit both remarkable and memorable. Habari zenu Kenya. Habari za machana. I'm truly honored, ladies and gentlemen, and ever grateful to President Kenyatta and to you, the Kenyan people, for the generous invitation to join Kenyans in celebrating Madaraka Day on these hallowed ground, Uhuru Gardens. Asante sana, Kenya. Congratulations. It is a momentous day. As President Kenya and others have said, it is the day on which Kenyans asserted that through the dignity of independence and self-governance, they would work hard together to create a future of which generations unborn will be proud. In the spirit of nation building and Harambee, the new nation reflected the blood, the tears, and the sweat that had gone into that unrelenting national effort from ordinary citizens and their leaders. As Mzee Jomo Kenyatta of blessed memory reminded Kenyans, our children, and I quote, our children will learn about the heroes of the past, but our task is to make ourselves the architects of the future, end of quote. On this 59th Madaraka, I can confidently say that Kenyans have embraced that task and acquitted themselves very well. Congratulations, Kenya. Our path since independence for our nascent African nations of Kenya and Sierra Leone may have been different. In each of our ways, it has been arduous, maybe not what our forefathers imagined, and probably best left untold. But we can both celebrate in Kenya and in Sierra Leone that we have been through the crucibles. We have faced and mastered our fears and doubts. We have triumphed over adversity, and we have worked hard to build just, inclusive, peaceful nations on both sides of the great continent. But more importantly, the fraternal bonds between our two nations keep getting stronger. On Sunday, I joined the Kenya Defense Forces to celebrate the heroism of 4 Kenyans and the sacrifices of thousands of Kenyan soldiers who fought to restore peace and stability in Sierra Leone. If today we are the 4th most peaceful democracy in Africa, it is partly because of the sacrifice of Kenyans. Thank you, Kenya. When Ebola struck, Kenyan nurses and doctors were at hand to see us through that difficult moment. When we faced challenges for computing equipment for our first ever digital population census, President Kenyatta extended a hand of typical Kenyan generosity. And there is so much more to say. Our two nations have stood together in war, in peace, and in solidarity. We have pursued a collective agenda and continue to deepen cooperation at the bilateral and the multilateral levels. President Kenyatta's great work in this country, from electricity, ports, roads, railways, housing, to healthcare, education, food, security, and growing the Kenyan economy through trade and investment, has showed us in Sierra Leone what is possible. We are therefore also here to strengthen our ties with Kenya in areas of international cooperation, peace and security, wildlife and tourism, ICT and education, and trade and investment. In this spirit of interdependence, with a view to the mutual benefit of our two nations, let me close by reminding us of two proverbs, one Kikuyu from Kenya and one Mende from Sierra Leone. The first one is from Kenya. One log does not make a bridge. This reminds us that for safety and strength, and for reassurance that we will continue to traverse difficulties together, we must continue to work together and make our bonds even stronger. The second is from Sierra Leone. One tree does not make a forest. Guya Ewola. That reminds us that only through interdependence and unity of purpose can we truly grow stronger and be more formidable as nations. On this 59th Madaraka, let me once say, Hongare sana, asante sana, and God bless the people and Republic of Kenya. Thank you.